probably all wondering what changing oil has to do with Holy Week. Well, it's probably not what you're thinking. In the church, we have 3 holy oils that we use throughout the year in our various sacramental functions. So on the first hand here, we have the oil of the infirm, OI, oil of the infirm, which we use for all of our anointings, especially for those who are sick, who are on their deathbed, as a way of giving comfort to them and providing them with the strength to make the journey of faith to God. A second of the 3 holy oils, abbreviated OS, Oleum Sanctum in the Latin, which means holy oil, is used, it's also called sometimes oil of the catechumens. It's used as a way of preparing a person for baptism. So they're anointed on the forehead, oftentimes before they're baptized. For infants, it's done right before the water is poured over their heads. For adults, it's often done in the context of RCIA, right as they're beginning their preparation to enter the church. It will be done for them. Both of these 2 oils are made out of pure olive oil. The third is a mix of olive oil and balsam, and that's SC, abbreviated SC, Sacred Chrism oil. This oil is the holiest of all 3. It's consecrated specially by the bishop to be used in the context of baptism. Right after a child is baptized, they're signed with Sacred Chrism to signify being claimed by Christ, putting on the aroma of Christ. That balsam, the smell of the balsam, symbolizes putting on the aroma of Christ. And all 3 of these oils, I suppose the Sacred Chrism, in addition for baptism, it's also used confirmation. So the bishop will use it to sign the forehead of confirmandi, saying, "Be sealed with the gift of the Holy Spirit." And also during ordination, priests are blessed on their palms, being again by the bishop, symbolizing putting on Christ and the power of the priesthood of Christ's touch coming through the priest's hands. So all 3 of these oils have a special connection to Holy Week because around the whole country during Holy Week we celebrate the Chrism Mass, which is a mass where all the priests in the whole diocese come together with the bishop, and they renew their promises of their priesthood to the bishop. And they also, in the context of the Mass, all 3 of these oils are blessed by the bishop. They have big glass containers where they have gallons of this oil, and then it's blessed by the bishop. Sacred Chrism, additionally, is mixed. The balsam and the olive oil is mixed, and then the bishop breathes on the oil to symbolize the power of the Holy Spirit coming down upon it. And then at the end of Mass, it's split up into small containers like this and given to each of the parishes to take back to put in their ambry. And we, at St. John's, we have an ambry which is right under the bell tower in the back narthex area of St. John's. So you can see these oils next time you're actually able to come back to St. John's to celebrate Mass there under the bell tower. So this is a great time. Just, we change out the oils every year, usually during Holy Week. We always celebrate in the Diocese of Winona, Rochester, the Chrism Mass on Monday of Holy Week. So usually, not this year because of COVID, but usually we would all get together from around the diocese and have the blessing of the oils and receive all of our new oil that we're going to be using throughout the rest of the year for all of our sacramental purposes. So, that's a little lesson on our use of the holy oils in the church and at St. John's. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy in these days. God bless.